Man, so this is your boy Audio Leaves 23, and just finished watching the Philadelphia game against the Giants. Man, that was one hell of a game. Was one hell of a game, man. That was the best game between the Giants and Eagles game. Like, it shouldn't be a surprise that the Eagles and Giants will go all out, and it will turn to be one of the closest games. But this one was the best, second best from when Deshaun Jackson made that miracle in Maryland Lions. I mean, this is the second best. Wow. Okay, first of all, the first half, the first half was pretty shitty, man. The offensive line can't even block, man. Michael Vick throwing some stupid passes. You know, Sean McCoy couldn't even run against the very good defensive team of the New York Giants. So first quarter was bad. I mean, it was a good. It was basically 0-0 in the first quarter, basically because both defense played great. Eli Manning, even though he tore down the secondary of the Eagles, still couldn't, you know, do that damage as much as he usually do in the game. But it was just basically a defensive battle, and it was basically crazy. The defense was really dominant during the first half until the second quarter. That's when Michael Vick, you know, started picking it up and basically started to do the things that he usually do. That's basically making him as a playmaker, as a threat to the defense, and finally make that touchdown again on, you know, Deshaun Jackson. So that was good. And then the third quarter, that's when everything starts to go down. That's when Eli Manning started coming back. It's just ridiculous. And then, you know, I would like to say this. The refs, even though I'm glad the real refs are coming back, they still call some stupid calls. Like the one on Namdi Asamoah. Oh my God. That was not a passing interference. Like, how can you call that a passing interference when basically Namdi was all over him? There was some little tug, but when the ball was up to the receiver of the Giants, Namdi Asamoah was basically right there, his hand up, and you call that passing interference. That would have hurt the Eagles' chance of winning the game. And that would have been like the part two of the referee ruining the game, the team's game. First one was the Packers game. I'm not sure y'all watched that game. The Packers against the Seahawks, when it was an interception, they say it was a touchdown. Like, what the fuck? Like, how you call that a touchdown when you know I don't know that's basically an interception. But anyway, that's besides the point. But man, if 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 basically if the refs did not call the pass interference, actually the offensive interference on the quarterback, not the quarterback, but on the wide receiver that was covered by Nani Oswald, then definitely the Giants would have won the game, because it was an offensive interference, so they had to go back 10 yards back, or is it 15 yards back? But yeah, man, it's just ridiculous, man. But was one thing I gotta say. This The offensive line did a very good job of holding down the defensive pass rush, because at first, before the game started, I was like, damn, I know Jason Pierre-Paul is going to get 3 sacks, Justin Tuck 2 sacks, Austin Minera 4 sacks, man. It's going to be like, oh, man, I would be all pissed off. I would turn off the TV and just leave and just not watch it again. But the offense, man, they did it big. They stepped up big time. And I also want to say, LaShawn McCoy. They held him down, but second half, he just tore it up. It was funny. There was one play when Marshawn McCoy was going on the wide right, running the ball, and there was a defender, a Giants defender. He was coming at him. Deshaun did it like, I mean, not Deshaun, LaShawn McCoy. He did like a double move, and then I guess the defensive player slipped and broke his knee. Shay McCoy basically broke the guy's knee. It's awful, man. That's what Shady do. Number 25, he breaks people's bones for living. That's why he's an all-pro running back. Obviously, man. So it's crazy how it goes, but this whole game, man, this whole game was crazy, man. Defense did really, really good. The first half, second half, they just suck. So I don't know, man. Rogers Camardi, he did his thing. Boykins, even though he got burned sometime, but he stood with Cruz. It was really good because Cruz he did some damage in the game today, So but he held his ground today, so that was good. Who else? I'm the awesome one. Ah man, the first half, man, I was getting burned. I don't know what's going on, man. He's not the type of player like he was with the Raiders, man. It just doesn't make sense. But towards the second half, he started picking up and doing the things. Hopefully he gets better, man, because so far I have not seen the Namdi awesome that I've seen when he was with the Raiders, man, basically. So he has to do something. The defense, linebackers, the running game, we did very good on the running game. It's the passing players the secondary still needs to work on the coverage, man. Like Coleman, he's gained bit down on the play action twice. No, I'm sorry, 3 times in a row. One play was on play action, Coleman bit. And that's when Cruz busted open in 37-yard game. Second time, Coleman bit the play action again. Another game, big, Hickson. Another one, the third one, a Cruz again. It's like, what the hell? So Coleman, man, he needs to work on his, I don't know, man. Coleman needs to work on his game, man, for real. What else, man? Oh, the special team, terrible. The special team coverage on the punting, not the punting, but the coverage, not the punting, but the kickoff is terrible. Terrible. Just horrible. Like, this is a terrible ass special team. Like, every week they just do a horrible job. Like, that's why they always get good field position, because the way the special teams play, the coverage is terrible. So they need to work on that one, man. Other than that, the defense did their thing towards the second half, towards the fourth quarter. The offense did their thing. Deshaun Jackson was beasting out. LaShawn McCoy beasting out. Michael Vick did his thing. Aaron Michaelin, he did his thing. Brent Selleck, he was quiet, but he made some major catches. The offensive line, they stepped up big time. Other than that, that's pretty much it so far. So this is my first video, man. So this is the first time doing this, so I'm sure that later on I'm getting better. I'll get better, but this is my first time doing videos. So I guess that's it. Shout out to EDP, Eat That Pussy 445, because I always follow this guy, so he's a diehard Eagles fan. So I always follow him, look at the videos, say some love, funny shit. So shout out to Eat That Pussy 445, man. Hopefully you recognize that I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and I know what's going on too. So hopefully he watches this video. So other than that, that's pretty much it. So maybe tomorrow or next time I'm able to do this, I'm gonna go over the recap and read the stats, see what was good, what was bad, the cons, the pros, all of that. So yeah, other than that, that should be it. All right, peace.